All right, welcome back to another episode of Master and Pupil. This is episode 4. This time I'll be playing, and it'll be Blackwings. So this is what I consider to be the best deck in Edison format. Edison is a format where there are a lot of playable decks. I would say that there's literally over 20 decks that you can play, and you can beat pretty much the other decks in general with any of the 20 decks. They can all beat each other. It's not a tier 0 format by any stretch. However, there are some decks that are just straight up better than most of the other ones. Those being Blackwings, Fairies. I would have Lightsworn up there.
Blackwings.
Yeah, Blackwings, Fairies, Lightsworn, and I think Frogs of some sort. You know, it doesn't really matter which list you play. Frog heroes are just really good too. But those are like my top 4. And then a lot of the other decks are good, but they are less consistent. What I think makes Blackwings the best deck in the format is it has a lot of absurd things. It gets to play Dark Arm. It gets to play Allure. Black Whirlwind, if unchecked, is a win condition by itself. Royal Oppression, if unchecked, is a win condition by itself. All the monsters are pretty big. So like Sirocco and Shura just having base stats of 2,000 and 1,800 respectively. It's a lot. And a lot of decks can't handle that kind of pressure. Also, Blizzard, the Whirlwind, is a 6-star synchro at like just normal summon, a 6-star synchro. Like normal summon Brionic is crazy. Normal summon Goyo Guardian is also crazy. Normal summon a 2,800 piercing monster in defense, like defense most monsters, is also crazy. So this deck just has a lot of things. Icarus Attack is a really broken card. And yeah, Vayu just creates advantage, especially when Shura gets to beat something in battle. Kalute. Basically every card except Bora and Greffer. Bora and Greffer are like the worst 2 cards in the deck. Coincidentally, they're both 1,700, which is a really bad number to be in this format. But they facilitate other things, which is the rush part of the deck. And that's what makes it so strong, is that this is a damage deck, whereas a lot of other decks in Edison format are trying to grind you out and play like this really long game. And Blackwings can actually play kind of apish and just go in. And that makes it really strong, because a lot of games with Blackwings come down to life points, which I used to always say life points don't matter. But against this deck, they do, because you then start to lose to anything. Like, oh, if he has Kalute here, I die. If he has a Blizzard here, I die. If he has a Bora, sometimes it's like Bora is game. There's so many situations where your life points are so low, and that's a win condition for the Blackwing deck, to just put you low, kind of playing almost apish, and it'll just get there. As for side deck, so I made some changes to the side deck right before recording this. I took Cyber Dragon out. I have not found myself siding that card ever. I only would want it, obviously, against a pure machine deck, but that deck is so underrepresented. Like, machine decks in general are really not well represented in Edison format. Maybe that'll change, but right now, I just don't see the need to side Cyber Dragon and play Chimera Tech and all of that. So I removed Cyber Dragon. The only other matchup I wanted against is maybe Hero Beat. But at this point, I really value having like Nobleman of Exterminations, Bait Dolls, and Dust Tornadoes against any decks that are just setting too many back row. Like, I like those cards a lot more. They just seem to deal with, because at the end of the day, Blackwings is a stronger engine than like anti-meta. It's a stronger engine than like a lot of the faker decks. So if I just get to use my monsters against your monsters, I'm going to win the game. The only thing that's stopping me from winning the game is your back row. So if you just clear the back row, I firmly believe that Blackwings will just prevail. And that's kind of what my mindset is using this deck, and the way I have this side deck built. The extra deck is nothing remarkable. I think these are all just cards that you play. I don't really know if people want to play something like Red Dragon Archfiend or something, but pretty much these are all the cards that you play in the extra deck for Blackwings. And yeah, so let's just get into a game. Let's see if we can find an opponent.
Yeah.
So
another big thing of just Blackwings in general is that it seems like in a lot of instances they have a lot of outs to so many different kinds of board states that are just in engine, so they're not like awkward to like play into.
Yeah, I agree.
I think that's also a big thing with them, is that like they just have so many choices that just like can break many boards, and they don't have to side cards that are like awkwardly timed in hand, difficult to play.
All right, so my die rolled a 1, so I'll be going with Rock. All right, my die now rolled another 1, so I'll be going with this again. Okay, I'm going to roll this again. And I had a 2, which is Rock again. All right.
He's going paper.
I hope so. I also hit a 1, so I hit 1-1-2-1 on this virtual dice simulator.
So that tells us that we're going to be having a good day today. I mean, on the last episode, things went bad.
Things
it's
went
time
really
to win.
bad. It's
time to win today.
Things went so bad on the last episode.
Yes, the last episode did not treat us kindly, but we're playing the best deck. It's time for us to win today.
Yeah,
okay.
That's a really good start.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what this is, but I'm just hoping that it's not hamster, I guess. Okay.
Okay.
All
Finishes
right.
for...
Yeah.
That's fine. So we're probably playing against fairies. Like, very, very likely playing against fairies.
Yes, which means I am thinking, what do I want to set here? If it is fairies, they don't really do much special summoning in general, so oppression's kind of dead. And I don't think I'll need solemn just yet. So I'm just gonna set oppression just like as a, in case this is
kind of like a throwaway. If this does something cool, if not, then whatever.
Yeah, I'm just gonna set oppression because I'm not gonna commit to like a heavy storm or anything, considering he set 1 back row and passed. And yeah, let's just see what happens at this point. I'll set solemn if I feel like I need to.
Yeah, I think setting solemn here is a mistake just because, once again, life points are kind of a big thing in some matchups for Edison.
Okay,
so when it comes... Okay.
Yeah.
The big thing of it is that, like, this solemn isn't really protecting anything because the suppression is likely not going to give us any value this game. Setting solemn here is just asking for it to get heavy storm, then we lose a solemn where it could be really pivotal in the future turns.
Yeah. Okay, this is interesting now. So I was just gonna go brain control Sirocco, but now I may get a little bit more greedy than that, and I may go like
make Goyo.
No, because against fairies, DD War Lady is like such a card. And you really don't want to... This card has to be destroyed. So if I just straight up dark end it, he'll get no effect. But my fear is this is one of the only decks in the game where Herald of the Orange is a card, right? So you have to take that into consideration. I kind of just want to make an Armor Master and pass. That's kind of what I want to do here. And just see where that gets me. So
a real Armor Master is definitely a little tricky for him to out.
Yeah. And I just don't want this to get its effect either, right? Like, I just kind of want...
It most certainly will require special summoning as well, so it's like the suppression actually could give us some value.
Yeah. All right, so declare banish top. Okay. All right, normal summon, battle phase. So 13 in.
This is good damage too.
Yeah. And then 18 in. And I don't care about Gores here because I'm making Armor Master, right? So like...
Yeah, Gores is kind of a non-issue here.
Yeah. Okay. 2 grave, 2 grave.
Okay.
I still don't want to play into like a heavy storm or anything.
Yeah.
He's not setting any back row, which is...
Yeah, I feel like this is either like all monster hand or this is telegraphing heavy storm pretty hard.
Also, I noticed this as well. This is not a fairy deck now. I don't know what this is. Yeah, I'm about to get mind controlled. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
I'm about to take 25. Oh, okay. Yep.
Well, that's just slow.
Yeah, that was just bad. That was actually bad.
Low value on the brain control, didn't even crack for 25. This is, I mean, that went perfectly for us. We couldn't ask for a better situation to happen.
Yeah, he lost his normal summon doing that.
Okay.
Yeah. So I have Kalut in hand, so I'm fine with just like protecting this.
Yeah, he's just not summoning any monsters, so I feel like we need to kind of pressure something.
Yeah. He has so
It's
many
just like
cards. Well, he
really
has.
awkward. Yeah, I don't know how he could have so many cards and he's being so passive. Okay, return. Well, it's the easiest pay 8.
All right. Well, he needs to do something right now, or else he dies.
I mean, he just may die because he's going to attack
Yes.
something.
Kalut might just. Okay.
Okay, we'll pay 8 again. Sure.
I know he doesn't think he can pay me down. What is happening? This fell apart for him. I feel like he could have played this game a lot better. And yeah, but this is what Blackwings also like how easy it is for this deck to just ruin everything you have going on. But he missed a big opportunity by not.
Oh, interesting.
It was a really big missed opportunity that he did not attack with Armor Master. I would be 25 lower, so I would be at 13 right now, which still means I could pay for like those two oppressions I just used. They would still have happened, but the fact is I would be very low in life, and I would have to think about stuff, right? And the way he played it, I'm just kinda...
this is just game no matter what because we're sitting under Solemn.
Yes, I think that unless his face down monster
is like Hamster,
right,
or Raikou, that's really the only things that it can be.
Right. I'm going to play as though it's Raikou, so I'm going to attack with the Gale first. I'd like to keep the Gale more than the Blizzard.
Okay, Spy.
Okay. That's actually annoying.
It is.
Because I can't kill him.
Can't kill him through this.
I can't kill him through it. No, I can't. Okay. What is he doing? Oh, no. Okay. So you get your effect. I lost from the...
I think he was thinking you were paying 8 during damage.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it's not Descendant.
Okay, so
he has it in his hand.
This is also not a fairy deck, right? Like, so we know now that it's just like some...
Yeah, this is actually seems like just like some kind of brew.
Yeah, I don't really know what this is. At this point, I don't really care. All I want him to do is try to attack me, because then I'll just kill him. So if at any point he tries to attack me, I'm just gonna kill him. Also, I forgot to activate Gale's effect, but I think our game plan here is simple.
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah. This is what happens when I'm talking. I kind of forget stuff, but I'll get more used to that as this goes on. I'm not used to okay, he's still dead now. Okay. Declare effect, target this one.
You could even get a little greedy and get Bora, but
no, I don't think I want to do anything like that. I am actually in this situation that I'm currently in. I think I'm just going to slow grind this away. So I'll just kill this.
Kill that pass.
Yep.
Books.
Oh
Spy
my
down.
god, this fucking guy. This guy is like he's out to piss me off. So I lose another 700.
Okay.
No effect.
All right. Yeah, I guess he doesn't have Descendant.
Okay.
Or another Spy.
No. So the question is like, now I'm annoyed, right? Like I'm actually fucking annoyed, and I really want this game to be over. Because I feel like it's now it's dragging, right? Like now it's dragging. So I'm gonna tribute summon. I'm going to activate Whirlwind. I'm going to tribute this and summon this.
Yeah.
Okay. Bottomless. I kind of like that as well. Because we're still at the point where he's going to be under the impression that he can attack me maybe, which is like a hardcore win condition for me. So
yep. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I was thinking that last turn we should have did this because we can maybe get some things through, and it's like Mirror Force is really the only thing that stops us. If he trenchels his own field, we're like kind of fine with it.
I think last turn. So yeah, Book of Moonset last turn is what it was, and
Yeah.
this is a great card. I really could use this. Okay, so I can play it slow.
You're gonna get
Still,
booked again. Yeah, I think in this instance we just attack set and get booked again. Okay, finally we got one. A
yeah.
spy is down. The eternal spy.
If I summon Kalut, I can add Blizzard to my hand, which doesn't really do anything. Yeah, I'm actually just going to set this and call it a day.
Yeah. Maybe if you didn't have oppression up, that would be like a decent play, but
Yeah, because
suppression.
now he can't just do nothing. Like this is officially the end of this game.
Okay.
All right.
It's a
Okay.
good card.
Yeah, I mean that is actually game over the spy. So I just do this. Activate, tribute, target both.
Yeah. Both back rows. Those are the only things that are really giving us trouble here.
I was about to say that they're just yeah. Okay, he gets it. Normal summon, declare.
Treble Kalut.
Yep, we'll just get a number one just to be, I guess, stupid.
It's at the top. All right. Well, attack. Kalut. Kalut. Kalut.
He said, keep going.
All right. Well, I mean, this is Brew. I've never seen this deck. I don't think this has ever topped anything. I have no idea what this is.
Neither do
This
I.
could be some Carpath Keegan shit. I don't think I've seen this though.
Yeah, I don't know what this is. It doesn't look.
It's interesting. You're siding in the Bait Dog Nobleman. It's like he honestly didn't set that much back row.
He did once he got started setting back row, though, if you noticed. So he held them back for a long time.
Stop.
Once he started setting them, though, he just kept setting them, and that annoyed me to a great extent. I was low key sitting there thinking to myself like how annoying it was that he just kept setting more new back row. I was like, are you serious? Like you continue to just have back rows to set? So we're just gonna go with this route. I don't think Bombs is good in this matchup. I only saw DD War Lady and Cyber Dragon. Neither one of those cards really like make me that afraid. Light Mirror seems weird because he's playing Dark Monsters. He played Allure. He had double spy. I could have attacked his face down card with Bora to see what it was, and then colluded over that. I'm sure it would have been game all the same. But I just at that honestly, I didn't even care for the information. I just wanted the game to be over. But he's playing Dark and Light, so I'm not gonna put in Light Mirror unless I see in this game coming up that it's like way more light than dark or something, and I feel like the light part is giving me issue. But I didn't see any Shining Angels. I didn't see any Rykos.
No Shining Angels, no Rykos.
Yeah,
none of the big problematic light monsters. It's like DD Warrior Lady's definitely like troublesome, but
yeah, and I don't see him synchroing, so Compulse is not good here. Oppression actually did a lot, but that's only because like he literally summoned the Cyber Dragon for no reason at all. Oppression was only supposed to hit return, and then it was supposed to do nothing else. So it was supposed to be 1-for-1 trade.
I do like the deck Devi. There was a lot of monsters that were 15 or lower.
Every single monster outside of Cyber Dragon was deck deviable. I noticed that immediately. So if I draw my crush card.
Yep. All right, let's see our opening hand here. So we have.
Okay. This is actually not bad.
Yeah, it has like. I mean, back rows aren't getting played. That's what I know.
Yeah, well, he doesn't have any. There's that.
Oh, and we drew more back row hate.
Okay.
So you could set 2, but there may not be a need to do it. You could feint Gores.
Yeah, I'm not doing anything.
Yeah. Because I mean, with our hand state right now, after you do Icarus attack on Vayu, you don't really have any plays after that. So I
Yeah.
think we need to gain some resources before we start doing this.
That's hilarious. What he just lost.
Okay. All right. I imagine a back row is going to follow up this one.
Very
Okay.
good.
Oh, perfect. He doesn't get a search with his guy either.
Okay, this is interesting because he does play Book of Moon, and
Yeah.
this card sucks against Book of Moon, but we're just going to see what happens.
I mean, it could do the most. We'll see, though. He's definitely going to have to read this. This guy seems new, so he's probably never seen this card in his life. Oh, nice. That was a really good hit. Shuffle it in.
Shuffle
And
real
then we
good.
just summon Shura.
Yeah, definitely summon Shura, and then just like hope for no honest, I guess.
Yeah. If we can get through with this attack, this is pretty big because you can even set up a play for deck Devi. You can.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, you could just make Cataster. This is really broken. The fact that Shura just searches tuners from the deck from battle is I mean, this is just another reason why the deck is so strong.
Yeah, like I've not really done anything. I beat a monster in battle and played a bait dial this game, and I'm about to potentially.
You're about to rock his world.
Yeah, like
completely.
he's potentially about to be out the game.
Granted, our hand isn't strong to like him dropping his whole hand, but you know, once again, Blackwings, their top decks are very, very solid. Almost all of them are really good.
Yeah.
Yep. He's going to declare his target. Doesn't matter what he does. All right. Well, Ryko effect still will go off.
Yeah.
With the mill 3.
Yeah. You still go.
Okay, so he's dropping Spy, DD Warrior Lady in Cyber Valley.
Yep.
So his hand is pretty much dead.
Dead book. Okay, everything else he loses.
Yep. I mean, yeah, this was deck Devi for 3 cards. That was honestly 4 cards. That was.
He has 2 darks now. Okay.
Okay.
I was afraid for a second that.
Yeah, if he just goes raw, I'm a mill 2 darks after I dropped 1.
Yeah, that would have
just been ignorant.
So he has dad book. Okay. So dad book.
Yeah, we can just do Vayu attack.
So that was turn 1. This will be how do I do this? So that was turn 1 that I did it. This will be turn 2. Heavy storm.
Heavy storm.
Okay, that's fine. Because like I will just
Okay. Oh. Wow, that was ignorant. We can't kill him though.
No, I can. Oh, tribute for Sirocco. Then pop summon Dark Arm. Then tribute for Sirocco. Then pop Sirocco and summon a guy. Yeah, no, I can't because I would have these my normal. Oh wait, I would be 14 plus 23 is 37 plus 28. I still don't think that's game, but let me just see how much it is. So 37 plus 28, 65. I'm 200 short of a game.
Yeah, because you wait, maybe. Yeah, you're literally 200 short. That sucks. You could go like Icarus, like your own kind of field to like set up for the synchro.
Yeah, so I think in this position where I'm very close to like some problematic shit going on, because if here's worst case scenario, I'm just going to say it out loud. Worst case scenario is he draws what's the card? A dark monster that gets deck devied, and then he has 3 darks. That's like the worst thing that could possibly happen, right? Because then his dark arm comes down, and I would just retaliate. I just want to be able to retaliate with my dark arm, which right now I would not be able to because I would end up with 4 darks in grave if this die and I don't have this in grave. So I need to make sure that this ends up in the grave. But I also have to be careful that I don't tribute and summon this right now and attack him, because if he Book of Moons it, then I'm at risk of not being able to activate Icarus attack at all. And I kind of want to get value off of this. So I think I'm just going to do this.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like Icarus is your only defense against the Dark Arm right now.
Yeah.
So you need this Icarus to stay on the field, and you need this Vayu to stay here as well.
Yep. So what I'm actually doing here is I'm going to tribute this. I'm going to set this. And then I'm going to do that. This way, if anything happens, right, I can Icarus no matter what he does next turn. And he just basically dies.
Yeah, this was a good play around the book.
Okay. I get to see whatever he draws off of that. Deck Devi is wild. I get to, like, when he draws 2, I just straight up get to see it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, whoa.
Wow.
Okay.
He actually passed up on.
Yeah, because in his head, he said, I don't
Well, now we can just kill him.
No, we can't. Can we?
Yes. So
okay, you know what? I can Icarus myself. Yes.
Yeah, you MST his back row, and then
no, I don't even MST his back row.
oh yeah, you could just use your own Icarus.
Yeah, I'm gonna set MST and then Icarus his Book of Moon and my MST. I'm gonna banish 2, summon, and then attack, and collude. So set, activate.
Yep. Banish. Yeah, because we were only 200 less last turn. We got an attack in, so got us there.
Yeah.
That's another really big strength about this deck. It has a very good time controlling its graveyard for Dark Arm, because you can just get rid of 2 darks pretty much at any point when you're playing the deck just normally. Yeah, Vayu Sirocco. That was a cool lethal.
Yeah. No, that was great. I calculated it last turn. I was like, all right, I'm 200 off. So if Vayu literally just attacks, and we also played around everything that he could draw. Like, worst case scenario was he draws a dark monster low enough to get deck devied. He drops Dark Arm on me, and then I just retaliate with my Dark Arm. He doesn't kill me. He doesn't put me in any kind of weird range. I have an MST to cover his Book of Moon. I have Icarus attack. Even though it's strange, he drew Heavy Storm. So I was like, man, he's really like building a Dark Arm drop to be nasty, right? Like, that's kind of where that was going.
Yeah, thankfully though, like we knew what his set beforehand was, so we didn't run into a Book of Moon, because if we ran into a Book of Moon and the top deck was different, that would have been really rough.
Yes. Yeah, deck Devi being Trap Dust Shoot in Disguise is just like, I got to see his whole hand. His Raikou got no value, basically. Like, he went first, he said a Vayu. I mean, he said a Raikou, and he got like no value out of the actual Raikou. It didn't really do anything. And it was like he didn't go first, essentially.
It was pretty great there. That was just a pretty good showing of just like, utilizing the cards like Deck Devi, like Dust Shoot, evaluating what's my hand versus your hand. Like, what's the matchup of that?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Like,
I just
you played that matchup perfectly by just like getting the set on the monster instead of normal summoning it.
Yep. Yeah, I didn't want him to Book of Moon, because then it makes Icarus really bad, because he doesn't have a second card on the field. So if he drops Dark Arm, it'll be a solo card. If he drops, like, I just didn't want it to be a solo card like that. If he plays Heavy Storm, he only has 1 card in the field. It was just annoying to think about him flipping Book of Moon.
Yep. Yeah, that was great.
Icarus is so good. It actually won both the games, right? Because I Icarused him the last game, and I popped both his back row and just summoned Bora.
Icarus for lethal, because we just did uncontested triple collude.
Yeah. Not triple. Why was it triple collude? Why was it?
It was 50? Triple collude because of Whirlwind.
Why was the Bora 4200 stronger?
It's just the thing with Blackwings is that they are like kind of this smork like beatdown deck, but they also just have this crazy utility that other aggressive decks just don't really have.
Yes.
Like, when it comes to machines, like Machina and stuff, like you kind of have to draw a few card combos for like
Yeah.
Fortress to like kind of hit the field and like be really good. Granted, like he's great, but it's like you need something tributable, and generally it needs to be something that's not bad to like discard for Fortress
Yeah, you
effects.
don't
So
want to be
it's not just
discarding
a
real.
raw minus.
Yeah, you don't want to be discarding real cards too much for Fortress. Like ideally, you play like Machina Force or Cyber Eltanen or stuff like that to get like the 1-for-1 summon on that guy, and it makes him really obnoxious that way. But then your deck is playing like
Bad cards.
Machina
Yeah.
Force and Cyber Eltanen, whereas Blackwings are not really playing. Even Bora, right? Bora, who I just said was the worst card in the deck. That card just killed the guy because he's playing defensive. So even
And
the worst card,
that's a very real thing, because
Yeah.
it's like the thing about Blackwings is that they put you in a lot of positions where you have to play defensive.
Yep.
And like Bora just like straight up punishes you for doing that. Like Frog matchup for Blackwings is just like so tough sometimes, because you're like, well, really my only play is set Treeborn. So then Bora's like, well, you're taking 16.
Yeah, set Treeborn or set a monster in general, and then they could just Shora collude over it if it's 2,000. But and that is just value for that deck because it's a beatdown deck. So even dealing 800 or 1,300 off of the summon of Shora is like leading them further to their win condition. Frogs like to do one play per turn, which is the play is a pretty good one. Like Monarchs are pretty strong, but one play per turn doesn't cut it when you're losing life points. Like you're just bleeding out.
Yeah. I mean, that was the thing that we were talking about the other day, is that when it comes to Monarchs, like they do pretty fantastic things against Blackwings in general, but there's usually only like 2 Monarchs that like actually really stick it in there when it comes to like Monarchs winning the set. It's like 100% the best one is Caius, no matter what,
Yeah.
because it's it's very versatile. It can deal with the monster to not have to run into Colute. It can deal with Whirlwind because you just need to stop that. And then the second one being Dark Dust Spirit, just because
I love that
Blackwings
damn
generally
thing.
can build up a wide board.
Yeah, and Dark Dust is annoying because it can be hard to catch it. Like if your hand isn't set up a certain way, Dark Dust can constantly resolve on you, and it will just be game because you can't really defend yourself from a constant Dark Dust Spirit. Also, like it just wiping your board is obnoxious. It's really one of the annoying cards.
Deals with Armor Master, deals with a lot of the problematic cards that
I
Blackwings can
remember
propose.
this name.
Do you know?
Yeah, I don't remember exactly where from, but okay, this thing is only rolling. It's only rolling
When random isn't random.
Yeah, I don't know about this. I'm getting another virtual dice simulator because that one was bad.
Well, I like our hand because we likely won't need double Colute. Probably will draw another dark as well. Icarus is always nice to see. Sirocco going second is always great to see. This is a pretty serviceable hand.
Yeah, I like it.
Let's see what our opponent is on. Frogs.
The deck we just talked about.
Okay.
Oh wait.
Frog Heroes.
Frog Hero. Okay.
Send for Treeborn, then bounce up and then pass.
He definitely has Miracle Fusion the way he's playing. Oh, he's doing full niche here.
All right. So anyway, we're gonna go to a commercial break. Yeah, as far as like frogs in general, for like all their decks, they just have the longest combos, especially to do on a dueling sim.
Yeah.
And it's a shame too, because just for some reason people in Dueling Book just don't shortcut it when they're not playing in a tournament match. But it's alright. So double dupe block would generally be pretty annoying, but we have a few different ways that we can deal with it. If we top deck Shuro, there's probably a strong consideration to colluding over one. You can't even do that, but if we just run into a single dupe frog at some point.
Can I get Whirlwind? Damn it.
Alright.
A lot of 2-ofs. So
yeah.
How do we want to play this? So he has Treeborn and Grave, obviously, but only one of them. Interesting. I think I'm going to. Okay, so what do I not want in this hand? I don't want a second Sirocco, I think. I only want one of these. So I will banish that. And then I think I'm just gonna set Colute set Icarus pass. And the reason why I want to do that is because if he does anything, I'm going to chain Icarus and pop both of these and make them miss timing. Like if he does literally anything.
Yep, summon a monarch. That's like the main thing we're looking for.
Yeah. I also, because of the situation that we're in, where like he doesn't really have any pressure yet, because this isn't doing anything to me. Like I'm not bothered by it, and I don't think I have to do anything actually. I think I can pass because he doesn't even. I don't even know that he has all three swap frogs in the grave. I'm actually passing.
Yeah, biggest punish is Miracle Fusion here.
I kind of want that because I want to Icarus that. Like I want to trade Icarus for a Miracle Fusion. I would love that. Trading Icarus for this is not the best.
Right.
Like
Because all he's getting is his swap frogs back to his hand. It's not really problematic.
This is what I wanted. Yeah. I mean, granted, this is a shit ton of damage, right?
Yeah, we're taking 35, but it's like we can work. We can work from here.
I think this is 4,000, but yeah.
Oh wait, yeah, I'm being slow. This is definitely 4,000.
Yeah.
I always forget how big zero gets in this deck. All right, so he's gonna swing for 4K. That's half our life, but you know, just FHM things. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so the game plan now is set Bora, set D Prison, set Icarus, and hope to God that this back row isn't like the craziest.
It's like Wing Blast that like hits the Icarus or something.
Yeah.
It's probably treacherous. He's probably just
I don't think it's treacherous. I think
it's
Wing Blast Raigeki Break. I think he has the 50-50 it, and he knows exactly what the fuck is up. Yeah, he knows exactly what the fuck is up. It has to be chainable because he's playing Treeborn Frog. Like, yeah.
Wing Blast, okay. Let's see what he hits. He goes for Monster, which is also really bad. That takes Icarus out of the formula without having the 50-50.
Yep.
But at least we can deprison this, so this is fine. Now, if he goes main phase 2 Monarch, that would be an interesting play, but because I feel like if you're going to Wing Blast that monster, you think it's Icarus.
Right.
So, like, going for Caius on it wouldn't be a bad play, but maybe he doesn't have it.
Yeah, I'm okay to just
we're in the same spot, might as well just do it again.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna set the Bora and call it a day.
Yeah.
I do not want to press the issue. Also, I ran him out of heroes just now.
Okay,
oh, this is perfect.
So we're going for Monarch off the top. Okay, he's targeting monster.
Okay, so
24 is a lot.
It's way too much right now. So yeah, I'll get rid of both of these.
Yeah, and this gives us a way where we can attack next turn without having to.
Please don't try to get a guy back. It definitely misses timing, my guy. Okay. Okay, he's not trying to do that.
Just lets us get a guy back. Not get a guy back. Okay.
All right.
Interesting.
I have a lot of like things that I can do, right? I can go into Greffer, Sirocco, like beat down with a dude and dash. I think that's what I'm doing, right? Because I just want to kill this and deal 17, and he gets back like a frog.
You need multiple monsters on the board because I'm afraid of having only one monster left on the field, and then we get Caius for game. We can't protect against that.
Yeah, so it's looking like there's no merit to. Okay, yeah, it's looking like this is the play. So summon.
Yeah,
declare.
This is a good line here.
Yeah, we got to start chipping away. We got to start chipping away at disadvantage. Not disadvantage, but like just him. Start chipping away at him as a person.
We need to equalize this light point difference for sure.
Yeah. And I can't play around Gores or anything, which I'm not really worried about that.
Yep. If he drops Gores and has Caius, then we just lose, but It is what it
Yeah.
is.
Also, I thought I ran him out of Miracle Fusion, but I forgot that he dropped the Malicious just now with like I did run him out of Absolute Zero. I did run him out of Heroes, but then he Wing Blast and discarded Malicious, so now he's back on Heroes, which is fine.
Yeah.
Main phase 2, I don't have any back rows, so if you got Dark Dust Spear, I'm clapped. If you have a Caius, I'm also kind of clapped, although not as clapped, because I do have Shore Kalute follow-up if we're a Monarch.
Yeah. Caius is bad, but it's not game ending. It would be game ending if we just made like Armor Master or something.
Yeah. If he does not have a Monarch, though, dear God, he's in a bad position.
If he doesn't have a Monarch, I think he just loses. Foolish.
Okay, Plague.
So what is he making? 4 or 5? He can make a 5?
No, remember, Malicious Engrave.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So level 8, not bad. We can deal with a Synchro though.
Oh,
I guess he would make Dark End. It's his best one to do.
I want him to make anything but Colossal Fighter. Right?
That'd be pro.
Because he's
That'd
going
be
to
pro
get...
as shit if he made Colossal Fighter. I mean, he definitely just should. Did he just drop that? What happened? I guess I meant to put it on top. Yep.
All right, I'm not supposed to know that he put Infernal Prodigy on top. Well, I guess it's going now. Doesn't matter.
Yeah. Making Colossal Fighter would be really good for him here.
It would be very good. Although I'm still concerned about this Treeborn just chilling in attack, or not attack mode, but just chilling on the field like that.
Yeah. You're thinking like maybe he still has a Monarch?
It's not that I think he has a Monarch. He could have a Monarch. He could also have a Miracle Fusion, I guess. Okay, well, I might be dead.
Oh.
Yeah, that's game. Yeah.
Yep. All right. Frogs.
Yep.
Yep, Compulse for sure. D-Prison's probably going, right?
Well, oh.
Yeah, I feel like you just take out the D-Prisons for pulling the rug, maybe?
So, here's my thought process. I am a little worried about, I mean, Miracle Fusion's his only special summon, right? Well, he plays Evil Hair, Infernal Prodigy, and Substitute. So, actually, I don't think I'm siding Oppression out. There's a lot of things. What I was going to say is my only other concern is, like, Absolute Zero, once it's on the field, is kind of annoying, and D-Prison just outs it. But in the grand scheme of things, it's not the best. So, yeah, I guess we'll try... I'm looking
You
at...
could try one and one if you want.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking about getting rid of Abora, just because like this card is just not very good in this matchup. I can also side this out. Like, I don't think I need. I'll keep my Bora.
Yeah, the only thing we're kind of weak to is just Wing Blast shit.
Yeah, but like if he has it, he has it. It's whatever. Like if he's on that, that's fine. Trying to think, do I want to take out that Bora for Starlight Road maybe, but I can only hit.
Do we take out this Minecon? I feel like it's not good at all for any of his cards.
Oh no, it is. Monarchs are 6 stars. So I can take them and use Blizzard to make 8-star monsters.
That's true.
Yeah.
Wow, this hand is really good.
It is. Okay. So I think I'm just setting Oppression and probably passing.
Yeah, I don't see a reason to set the VU.
Yeah, I don't want to commit to the field really yet. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, hopefully he just tries to go for turn 1 combo and we Oppression him out of here.
Yeah, I would love if he went for like a turn 1.
Oh.
All right. Well,
that's definitely getting stopped. Let's see as a response.
Yes.
Wait, hold on.
You can.
Oh wait, no, he's actually being serious. I didn't think he was being serious. That smiley was just like haha, you can't because I'm sad. I'm sad that you're doing this to me. Yeah, don't type. Leave it be. Delete it. Oh. All right. So setting monster.
Yeah.
It's either 2K butt or bullshit.
Yeah. How do we want to play this? I could attack over it and then like, oh, I don't have Kalute, so I actually can't technically beat over it for sure. Like I can't 100% beat over it. And if he goes heavy storm into Monarch, I'm in a terrible position, but that is worst case scenario. The way he just played that Future Fusion and just like did that, I don't really know if I believe that his setup is exactly that strong. So I am going to run this in.
I mean, it could just be Treeborn. If it's Treeborn, we're happy.
Okay.
All right. 2K butt.
I'm setting this.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think we set it in the card to not set it. If he has heavy storm monarch, then he's better than us.
Yeah, like if he has heavy storm Monarch, congratulations. You got me with brain control game 1, you got me with heavy storm in a really, really good moment game 2, and that is fine. Those are one ofs. Yep.
Yeah.
Uh
It is something to consider.
wait, I'm stopping this.
Yeah, I feel like you do. It's his normal summon.
Yeah. Because next turn I'm
Like-
summoning Gale. Like, that's just happening.
Yeah. Oh. You could special it.
No, I have
was-
oppression up.
Oh, right. Yep. Thank you. Guess we see what he grabs first.
Yeah, mine is chain link 1. Is this chain link 2? Okay,
Swap
yeah, he's
frog.
grabbing the
Yeah.
obvious, yeah.
Okay.
The question is, do I want to attack and risk him having Gores? I am not in a good position to deal with Gores, but like
You cannot deal with Gores at all. It's like you can't deal with Gores.
Yeah,
His best thing that he's doing next turn is very likely just he's just taking it.
all right. Well, if he's doing that, then
Sure.
Main phase 2. Up. What's happening?
What is happening? Well, I mean,
I don't
okay,
care.
sure, whatever. That's
Yeah,
kind of ignorant to take your damage and then like re-get your search.
yeah.
That's wild, actually.
Yeah,
Yo, that's so illegal.
You know, I would never allow it in
That's so
person.
illegal.
But Duel Link book, you have to.
Yo, that's the most illegal shit I've ever seen in my life.
What is with people?
This
not
is so slow too. Like
what
this is awful.
Okay, can we just talk about people not playing around oppression at all, though? What is that about?
All right. Well, normal to Fast 9 and go to town.
What is happening right now?
Normal to Fast 9 and go to town. That's what's happening. There's no other plays.
I'm so sad because that's a 2000 butt. I'm just sick. Okay, here's what I'd rather do. I'd rather attack with Shora, see what it is, and then main phase 2, half it if it's a butt, and then hold the false 9 in my hand, not even attacking him. And I'll summon, maybe main phase 2, I'll summon the Dyna. The reason why I feel like that is I just really don't want it to be a 2000 butt. I bounce off of it, and then he gets fucking he gets to Monarch me, and I have this Dyna just sitting there looking stupid. But then I guess at the same time, he wouldn't be able to bring back Treeborn Frog. But like, okay, wait, he'd have to kill. I'm in such a bad spot. I'm in such a like he doesn't know it, but I am in a really bad spot because like
Yeah, your hand is really awful to like if he starts the Monarch train.
yes, like I actually cannot beat a Monarch right now, and that is very triggering to me. I think I have to summon False Lando no matter what, though. I think I do because
I think the problem is that if you let him go through his deck more, like if it is another dupe and like you're not making him tribute the dupe to like fail a search, I think it's like just letting him do it off of the Treeborn is probably
yeah, I'm mad. I'm
it's
just
just too
mad.
much.
The truth is that I'm just angry.
I mean, think about it like this: if this is just like not a 2K, but this is great.
Yeah, it's a 2K bet though. Yeah.
Yep. All right. Well, we have it, and he doesn't draw an out, and then we go in. That's our goal.
All right. He can't bring out Treeborn at the very least, but like I'm mad. I'm just fucking big mad.
Your hand is awful.
But like so many things fix my
Yep.
hand.
There goes Caius. Yeah, this is
So
worst
many
case scenario.
Oh. This helps me a lot.
That was slow. That was slow.
So that helped me tremendously.
He could have done so many bad things. He could have banished your Vayu, killed your
He's killing
Shura.
us. He's gonna kill us. Oh, he doesn't. He wants his special summon so bad. He wants his special summon so bad. He wants the miracle fusion.
He has a miracle fusion,
and he can't help himself. He's like, I have to resolve this. Like, how could I not resolve it? Yeah, you want to resolve, but
what is miracle fusion going to do with Gale in the field? I'm so confused.
Oh, I love this.
What is he doing?
I don't
He's
know.
Throwing.
I love it.
This is possibly one of the worst plays I've ever seen in my life.
Yo, he just cleared my impression for me. I thought I was in such a bad spot, but I'm not now.
Your hand is all online now. It's so online. That's a negated Vayu. You can make 2 synchros this turn.
Bro, he's getting black rosed. He's getting absolutely fucking. Actually, I don't even know what I'm doing to him. I'm doing a lot to him though.
You're making 2 synchros. That's what you're doing.
Oh,
that's
God.
a negated Vayu.
Oh, okay. So I would have drawn out. Thank God, knowing that no matter what happened, I was fine. All right. I can have this. Then I can make a Stardust Dragon after going into Armor Master first. Stardust Dragon can literally beat this. The Vayu monster can beat this. Stardust will negate this when it activates. And then I also have one of these to use. Yeah, so he's in a terrible, like, him clearing oppression was wild.
Him clearing all of your fucking special summon hate was wild. Oh God, that was so awful.
That was quite insane.
That was such a bad play.
If I do say so myself, that was pretty bad.
You can make 3 synchros if you wanted to.
I know. It's
like, do you just like steal his Caius?
I could. I mean, the world is mine, King, right? Like I can.
I feel like we just do it. Like he just made I want to do it so badly. It's probably not right to do, but I want to do it so badly.
I don't think it's bad. I would lose everything to a second Miracle Fusion though. Like if he. Okay, let me think about this. So I could summon Blizzard, bring back Shura, make another synchro. I'm not lethaling him. This is 1250. This is 400. Yeah, I'm nowhere near lethal. I'm nowhere near lethal, but his best play is literally playing another Miracle Fusion. I kind of feel like he does have multiple Miracle Fusions the way he played to get all the special summon hate out the way, right? Like it's kind of giving I really need to be able to special summon this game, otherwise I'm going to lose.
If he really did have multiple, I feel like the play he would have done is Miracle Fusion his 0 on the field, wipe your whole field. if that was true.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know how he's playing though. He's playing very weird. I think
You mean bad?
I kind of feel like I can just like attack with these two, clear his field, and then just no. It doesn't. It doesn't really make sense to not summon Blizzard.
You have so much resource in your hand. You have another Blizzard for follow up as well. Like, I don't know. I
Yeah,
feel like you definitely just do this because you have 4 monsters on the field. I feel like you lethal him through like almost any board that he makes next turn. You
yeah.
can
So let me
even
think about bringing back Gale. Let me consider this. So if I bring back Gale, I can have the other guy. Then I can go attack, attack, attack with all three of these, and then he's in a really bad spot that way. If I go bring back Shura, I'm gonna bring back Shura. No matter what, next turn I just want to be able to make Brionic and pitch the Vayus on his field. So I want to put him really low this turn, which is kind of like the goal now, I guess. How do you feel about Special Summon Gale? And half Blizzard, half Caius, and then just like attack over his
I
field.
literally don't care what you do besides
Okay.
clearing his whole field.
Okay.
That's all I care about because I think no matter what field you make, you're gonna pretty much kill him next turn.
Okay.
Yeah. I could care less what choose your own adventure that you do of it, just as long as he has no cards on his field.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yep. You Stardust negate. It's a really strong interaction for us to be able to attack with Stardust and also negate in the same battle phase.
616. Okay, I could collude there, but that doesn't drop him to lethal.
Honestly, I don't even care if he has Gores either.
No, I don't either. At this point, his life is so fucking low.
He's so low. All right. End phase, Stardust, come back.
Yeah,
and now this board is just fucked up.
Yeah. Like his best play now is Miracle Fusion, crash into Stardust, kill my whole board, but like that doesn't stop me from going next. Oh, okay. That doesn't stop me from next turn just going summon Blizzard and wiping him out the game.
Yep. All right. Well, I mean, that game went really well for us because our opponent opened the floodgates.
Yeah.
Like literally to the absolute literal definition of opening the floodgates.
I mean, I had so many things to special summon, and I had
he
no
did
way
a
to
lot
get
of
them
work
out.
that turn. He took every floodgate off the table.
Yep. I was like, oh, well, I thought
And
I was in
then-
such a bad spot. And then he was like, you're actually fine, King.
Yeah, he took every floodgate off the table. We made 3 synchros on him.
Yeah. Yeah, I went Armor Master, Stardust, and then I also made Descendant, Silverwind Dude, or whatever.
Yep. Okay. Unfortunate hand. We couldn't get just like absolutely out here with the Whirlwind Shura.
So this is interesting. I could set Oppression or I could set Pulling the Rug. Or I could set both and be super greedy. And the reason why I'm even bringing this up is because I think if I don't set Oppression, he goes for like a substitute play.
Yeah, I think we're more
Go ahead.
I think we're more afraid of a substitute play. So you could consider just setting Oppression.
Yeah.
But if he does go like summon Monarch, pop our Oppression, I'll be a little sad about that. So I don't mind setting both.
Yeah.
Because then that kind of like clears the way for our Whirlwind if we actually draw a real card.
Yeah, he hasn't drawn Heavy Storm yet, which is like
We're just like kind of chancing it.
Yeah, because like I said, both. I don't.
The question is, do we need to have both set to win the game?
No.
We can't deal with a dupe block in our current state right now.
I'll just set the Oppression and see what happens.
Okay. We definitely can't deal with a dupe block at all. So I think that's 100% the one to set if we are going to only set one.
Yeah, I just would want to stop Stratos with Pulling the Rug like we did last game.
Okay.
Okay, I'm definitely just doing this right.
Yeah. No 2 monsters, because that's definitely a set substitute for sure.
Or like a dupe prog. It's something that's just like face down. Okay. This is fine. All right, we got
Yep.
value. Yeah, we got value, and that's important.
Surprised he didn't have Miracle Fusion in his hand, or at least, yeah, if he made Miracle Fusion, that would have been crazy. All right, well, Prison and Oppression. Sucks we
Uh,
have to be so defensive this game.
yeah, I think it needs to be prison and pulling the rug because he has Treeborn Frog floating.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
I could also go balls to the wall.
Just set all three.
No, I was saying like I could go balls to the wall and summon Blizzard and get Vayu to set up with this Griffer next turn too. Right? Like I could just say you don't have Heavy Storm this game.
Yeah, I kind of like doing that because I want to kind of start being on the offensive.
Yes.
I think with him already establishing a Monarch, having a Treeborn, having Miracle Fusion live, like I don't know if we can win the game by just doing this whole I'm a set multiple back row until I
Yeah.
actually draw real cards.
Yeah, I think I'm going to literally. Okay, so guys, we are literally saying our opponent in all of these games has just not drawn heavy, and he's just not fucking gonna. He's literally
last words.
He's just not fucking gonna draw heavy.
I mean, this might make him think about Starlight Road.
Yeah, but I think that at the end of the day, you just play your Heavy Storm every time anyway. Like, I am not a believer in putting cards in my deck and not activating them. So if he doesn't activate it because he's afraid, that's on him. That has nothing to do with me.
Okay. Lad is definitely problematic.
No, it's not. Okay. Chainlink 1 this, Chainlink 2 Deep Prison, Chainlink 1. Be gone. Yeah, he got fucking ruined just now.
Right. I actually just remember that you can just activate Royal Oppression.
Yes.
Chainlink 1, that was ignorant, actually.
Yes, get fucking destroyed. Like, what was that about?
Oh my god, Lad is fucking dog shit.
Yes, bro. Especially against people who know how to play the game. It's so bad if you know how to play the game. Oh, well.
We drew well, too. Jesus. All right, well.
Well, now this shit got bad. Like, real bad.
Do we want a Blizzard?
I almost feel like I want Kalut here. Because Kalut guarantees a couple things. Kalut says, even if you drop Gores, you can't beat shit.
That's fair. I like that. I like that.
Like, drop Gores all you like, but you can't beat anything over here, so...
I thought this was my hood.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm so glad we did this play.
You don't have Heavy Storm?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's ignorant. It's really good, though. Like, it's actually...
You would have been fucked against this Lad if we didn't do this.
Yes, I would have, but sometimes you just gotta play to win, not to lose. All
right, so we're gonna pull this ass because he definitely has a Monarch. He's about to get his fucking rug absolutely pulled.
He's about to rage, by the way. So be prepared for that.
Yep. I kind of almost wanted you to just activate it before he even summoned the monster. Why is he fucking attacking this Royal Oppression?
He has Miracle Fusion again. GG.
GG.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta say your opponent doesn't have Heavy Storm. And honestly, that was the only way we could have won that game. Because he had Monarch, Lad. Like, we were not gonna win that game by playing, like, oh, if you have Heavy, like, I'm gonna set 1 or 2. We needed to just set everything. And that was actually, this session was really, really good because you got to see a lot of different things. You got to see me hold back in situations where I feel like I was comfortable to do so. When I could explode, but I could just also choose to be very conservative about it. But I think that, like, the Blackwing deck just really showed tonight why it is so ridiculous, because no matter what situation our opponents put us in today, the Blackwing deck can just crawl out of it. Like, it can just straight up, like, I could have started off the game setting all those back rows, but I wanted to see how aggressive he was going to be. And because I knew that he was getting really aggressive, I just set all of it and was like, fuck it. Next turn, if, like, you don't do something, I'm just going to go in with this the Greffer Vayu play, and then I ended up drawing Shora, which was super gratuitous. I didn't need to draw Shora there. I already had my play set up for next turn because his field was open after attacking in the deep prison. So I was okay. I planned for him to just go Caius attack. I would go deep prison that, and then he goes Treeborn for Monarch, and I go pulling a rug that, and then he's passes, and it's the same thing where I would just go draw, don't care what I draw, summon Greffer, pitch Vayu that I searched last turn, make my 23 guys, so I have 17, 23, and I have the 13 on the field that was there already from the Blizzard. I just crack him for a lot and tell him like, look, you better have a really good follow-up, otherwise you lose. Drawing Shora just made it like super ignorant, because at that point, once I get the Kalut in my hand, your chances of winning is like, you need brain control and econ to like have a shot. Like you need to do something super dumb.
That was that was just really that was a really good instance of, like you were saying, playing to win, not to lose.
Yeah, like I played to win the game, not to not lose.
We made a play that set up an actual win condition of like we get a really explosive play, and we also have defense against the entirety of his deck. We stop do block combos, we stop Monarch summons.
Yep.
We
stop
Stratos searches.
Yep.
Yeah.
He couldn't special summon, he couldn't Monarch, and he couldn't attack. So I took away all of the things that he could do in his turn. Basically, I made it where if you don't have Heavy Storm, you can't play your turn.
Yep. That was great.
And Lad just got absolutely destroyed by Chainlink 1 Oppression, Chainlink 2 Deep Prison. I'm an old school Yu-Gi-Oh player, so those types of things are just never lost on me. And yeah, like, 'cause you were like, oh, this is like really bad for us, and I was like, no, it's not.
Yeah, I was just like, oh right, yeah, you can just activate oppression whenever you want. For some reason.
You can just flip it up. Like you can just go for no reason at all, look at your opponent dead in their face and say, activate.
Yeah, he was probably just like, man, there's no fucking way.
Yeah. It was one ruling that he just didn't know, and that was that you can oppression future fusion, and I thought that was weird, because at first I started to question like, is this guy good or not? But he played the game not the worst, but it's also kind of hard to judge somebody's skill level with frogs, because again, it is typically one play per turn, and it's kind of writes itself out for you. Like, oh, I have Treeborn and a Monarch, I'm going to do that.
Oh, well, that guy was unplayable. He removed all your floodgates that were actually saving him.
He did remove the floodgates. I get why. He really was like, I need this Miracle Fusion to go through so that I can have a shot. Because I guess in his head, well, let's watch the replay from that, because I'm still confused on what exactly.
Yeah, I need to see what possible combination of cards in his hand made him say, I need to get rid of every single floodgate on the table now.
All right, so it was next game, because we lost game 1.
And this shit was early too. That's what I remember. That this was like turn 3 he made this play.
Okay, so let's look at opening hand. So he does have this. His hand's amazing, by the way. This is fucking crack. Like this is crack. This is crack.
It is very good. Does he just go set Dupe Frog here?
No, I think he goes summon Swap Frog, get Treeborn Engrave. Oh wait, what the fuck? This is the worst possible play. Why would he do this?
Yeah,
okay,
so when you said I think he goes summon Swap Frog, I'm like, Fraser, I don't think he did that a single time this entire set, so I don't believe you.
Yeah, you're right. He never went summon swap, bounce it up or anything. You're right. This was so bad. This was the worst play.
He didn't do that a single time.
This was so bad. Look at this.
He would have got absolutely punished if we fucking had Kalut.
This is so bad. Yeah, if we had Kalut, oh my god.
Yep, we pulled that rug.
But this was great for us right here. Okay, yeah, so it does happen early. Because right here is where he's
so early.
Right here is it's about to happen right now, right? Like he's about to go full throttle.
Yep.
Right. So here the next, because I can't get over this, and I was thinking for a while about that.
You were like seeing like, do I want to summon this fossil?
Yeah, I don't want to summon Dinah at first.
Yep. I mean, like, yeah, your hand's pretty much dead.
His hand's bad if he can't play this card. So I get from his perspective, right? He doesn't know I don't have this. He knows I'm holding 4 cards though. So you got to think about it from his perspective. Staring down a Blackwing duelist who has 4 cards in hand, you're not going to say they don't have Kalut. You're just not, like, even though I'm playing like I kind of don't, you could also assume that I'm playing like I don't want to Kalut over a butt, because I could literally just gale it and slowly beat over it. And then if you try to retaliate with a monster, I Kalut that and keep my tempo. Because that's probably what I would really be doing anyway. So
my only thing about this situation is that this is post board. So I think the things that threaten his position the most based on his hand is definitely back row, and you
Yeah.
haven't set any back
I haven't
row.
set a single
So
back
you have
row.
a hand of all monsters.
Yep. And that part is
So I'm not
obvious.
getting rid of your floodgates because you have fucking 2 tuners on your field. You
Yeah.
literally started your turn with 2 tuners already on the field.
Yeah. I mean, it was wild. Like, honestly,
That's why I think that play in particular was very bad. It's
Yeah.
like he had no follow-up to stop. He had no interactions at all to
I
your
think
tuners.
I do think it was damned if you do, damned if you don't. Because I ended up drawing Kalut. I don't think I needed to draw Kalut because there are several cards that if I draw them at that point, I just win the game. Oh, he's playing Dark Calling. So he's on a lot of nonsense. Basically, so I made a conscious choice to not side this out. Normally against frogs, you don't really keep this in. But like the more and more I think about the frog matchup, between them now playing cards like Junk, Synchron, and Miracle Fusion, and Substitute, and Evil Hero, Infernal Prodigy, they play a lot of special summons, and they're kind of susceptible to this card now. They're not playing some regular Monarch deck.
Right. I think the thing of the difference is that you are right traditionally where frog monarch decks have 1 play per turn.
Yeah.
So a lot of these new tech cards are like kind of to add more depth to the amount of plays that they can do.
Yep. And that makes sense
But
because doing one thing per turn is definitely trash. Like, that's not going to win you a game. So being able to go Monarch and then go Miracle Fusion, like, I get it. Like, this is
Yeah.
very like, and then I don't know what this card does, but like, yeah, these are special summon cards. And so I get that, like, you definitely don't want to do one thing per turn, but it makes your deck way weaker to this, and it's supposed to just like not deal, like, this is supposed to just be a joke.
So I'm just like,
But it
I
won both the
understand
games.
Yeah, I mean, Oppression was the MVP of this set.
Yeah.
It stopped substitute combos. It killed that lad.
It killed the lad. It stopped swap frog. Yeah, because just the fact that I was able to activate it for no reason was even broken. Like, even that was broken.
Yeah.
Yeah, this card just like absolutely MVP'd. And yeah, I love this card. I don't know why people are going down on it. I think you definitely play 2 of it no matter what. It's fucking absolutely insane of a card. But yeah, that wraps up this session of Mastering the Pupil. This is episode 4. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, let us know how you feel about it. Comment.
We got a revenge.
Also, I guess suggest competitive decks that you will want to see us playing, because we've now played Lightsworn Fairies, we play zombies, and now Blackwings. So there's like Glad Beasts are left, Fairies are left. We haven't played Frogs yet. We haven't played Quick Draw Plants. There's a lot of decks. There's Gear Town decks. There's like Machina. There's Gadgets. There's all types of shit, right? There's Cat. So there's a ton of decks, right? There's Dragon Turbo. There's so many. There's Nolaris. I'm just going to stop. But there's a lot of decks to play. If you want to see any specific deck, let us know, and we'll consider it. And yeah, see you on the next one.